Since winning the 2022 NBA championship, the Los Angeles Lakers have been on a mission to rebuild their roster into a title contender. And despite several failed attempts to strengthen the lineup with NBA stars, two-time MVP Giannis Antetokounmpo appears to be their next target. So join me as I explain an NBA executive's insight on how the Lakers can acquire Giannis.
Creates the turnover. Grayson gives it to Giannis. Slings it. Count it.
Post-2020 championship. Rebuilding process. When the Lakers traded Anthony Davis for Lonzo Ball, Brandon Ingram, Josh Hart, 3 first-round picks, including the 4th overall pick in the 2019 draft, it felt a bit excessive as they ended their young core era to usher in the LeBron Davis era. Fortunately, the trade turned out to be the bargain of the 2019-2020 season as they finished the regular season with a 52-19 record, entering the playoffs for the first time since 2013. With both LeBron James healthy and Anthony Davis having the best shooting season of his career, the Lakers ended the season as the top seed for the first time since 2010 and advanced to the NBA Finals to win their 17th championship in franchise history. Unfortunately, since winning the championship, the Lakers front office has broken apart the team and they have been trying to rebuild it ever since. Sadly, they haven't been able to replicate it despite their desperate attempts to prioritize star chasing. The season after their championship win, the Lakers traded Danny Green and a pick for Dennis Schroeder, who was coming off the best season of his career. They also added Wes Matthews, Marc Gasol, and Montrezl Harrell, the reigning 6th man of the year at the time. Since the starting lineup of LeBron, AD, Schroeder, KCP, and Gasol had a 13.2 net rating and were superior on both ends of the court, adding these players wasn't a horrible plan. Besides, James and Davis had an 11.2 net rating together in 2020-2021, their best mark as teammates. And the Lakers played at a 64-win pace with James on the floor, a higher pace than the championship season. Unfortunately, the Lakers didn't get past the first round of the playoffs that year. This was unexpected for a champion in the running, but given how injured they were at the time, it wasn't entirely unexpected. LeBron and AD played in only 27 games together, and Davis was hurt in the postseason. So overall, the Lakers' 2021-22 roster wasn't entirely bad. However, instead of getting the best of the roster in the next season, the front office overreached and caused a mess. The 2021-22 season is perhaps one of the most destructive offseason Lakers history. Marc Gasol, who was vital to the team in the previous season, was traded, and Kyle Kuzma, KCP, and Montrezl Harrell were traded to the Washington Wizards for Russell Westbrook. And to make matters worse, Westbrook's high incoming salary and the ownership's apparent desire to keep the tax bill low caused a domino effect of terrible moves. The Lakers chose Talen Horton-Tucker over Alex Caruso when they could have kept both, and they added a number of minimum bet signings, including Carmelo Anthony, Kent Bazemore, Trevor Ariza, Malik Monk, Dwight Howard, and Wayne Ellington. And of those 6 players, only Monk is currently on an NBA roster. So Westbrook? We all know how that ended. The vet minimum signings? They all proved ineffective. LeBron and AD? They played only 22 games together. The Lakers didn't even make the play-in, and just 2 years after leading the team to a championship, head coach Frank Vogel was sacked. The 2022-23 season started on a bad note as the Lakers began the season 0-5 and were the last winless team in the league. Fortunately, they finished the season 7th seed with a 43-39 record and qualified for the play-in tournament for the first time since 2021. And for the first time since 2020, they made it to the conference finals after defeating the defending champion Golden State Warriors in 6 games. Unfortunately, they got swept by eventual champions, the Denver Nuggets. Nonetheless, while the 2022-23 season seems to be their best effort yet since their championship-winning season, their star pairing of LeBron and AD seems to be becoming unreliable. LeBron and AD played just 36 games together. As such, there have been speculations that the Lakers might be looking to add another superstar, Giannis Antetokounmpo, who has since expressed his desire to play elsewhere. Post-2021, an unhappy Giannis. A season after the Los Angeles Lakers won the championship, the Milwaukee Bucks won the 2020-2021 championship. With a Game 6 win over the Phoenix Suns, Giannis Antetokounmpo transformed from star to legend as Milwaukee secured their 2nd-ever title and first championship in 50 years. With his point guard shooting 4 for 19 and his wingman struggling to regain his first quarter shot, Giannis dropped 50 points on 64% shooting and 14 rebounds in Game 6 of the 2021 NBA Final. However, 2 seasons since they won a championship, the Bucks haven't advanced past the Eastern Conference semifinals. So, given the clear lack of ambition by the Bucks despite his best efforts, Giannis has since come out to publicly admit that he is unhappy with the Milwaukee Bucks and might leave soon. The Greek Freak explained that he would be open to leaving the Bucks if a better opportunity with another team allowed him to compete for the Larry O'Brien Trophy again. He noted that despite his loyalty to the Bucks, he is a winner and wants to be a winner, and as such, he doesn't want to be comfortable with a franchise that isn't working actively to compete for the championship. Winning a championship comes first. I don't want to be 20 years on the same team and don't win another championship, he said. Giannis would be entering his 11th season with the Eastern Conference team without coach Mike Budenholzer, who was sacked after the team's early playoff exit last season. And given that his replacement was Adrian Griffin, who had been an assistant coach for the Toronto Raptors, the drastic change in coach has made Giannis Antetokounmpo unsure if he'll sign the 3-year contract extension worth approximately $173 million that he is eligible for. The power forward admitted he was in no rush to commit his future to the Bucks, as he wanted to be sure they would be able to compete for the title. Nonetheless, given the current status of Giannis's future, the Los Angeles Lakers have been mentioned as a potential future destination, leaving many to wonder, how will the Los Angeles Lakers land Giannis Antetokounmpo? NBA Exec's revelation. Ever since Giannis declared that winning is his priority and might leave the Bucks for a chance at a championship, 2 teams have been in the running for the power forward, and one of those teams is the Los Angeles Lakers. The power forward's comments have given the Lakers the confidence to include him in their plans to build a championship contending dynasty, should he decide to move on from the Milwaukee Bucks. Unfortunately, trying to sign Giannis in free agency with LeBron James still on the team is going to be expensive, and as such, an NBA executive has disclosed that the Lakers' only chance of acquiring the superstar is if they can persuade the front office of the Milwaukee Bucks that Anthony Davis is healthy. Without a doubt, AD is a top-tier big man who, at his peak, has the potential to be an MVP-caliber superstar. However, his injury issues have made him inconsistent over the years. But how are the Lakers going to convince the Milwaukee Bucks front office that AD is the perfect replacement for Giannis? An unhealthy Anthony Davis and his contract. Despite his injury worries, there are reports that the Lakers are signing their 30-year-old big man to a 3-year, $186 million contract extension. And for a player who is averaging just 49 games played per season since 2019-20, Anthony Davis's proposed contract seems rather confusing. AD is yet to prove that he is a franchise player capable of leading a team to a championship as the #1 option. Without a doubt, Anthony Davis is among the best 10 players in the NBA at his age, but he spends just as much time off the court as he does on it. Over the course of his NBA career, he has missed games due to injuries to his shoulder, hip, knee, ankle, Achilles, wrist, and hand. AD has never played a full 82 or even come close to, except twice when he was with the Pelicans and played 75 games in back-to-back seasons. Since joining the Lakers in 2019, he has played in just 194 of a possible 377 regular season games, even though some of those were missed games due to rest and precaution. The season after the championship win, Davis had Achilles and calf issues and missed 36 games in a 72-game shortened season. The following season, AD missed the opener with a fever and missed 40 games in total, including 17 straight, with an MCL sprain along with wrist, foot, and knee drama. This last season, AD missed 26 out of 82 games, mainly with a stressed right foot, along with other illnesses. In any case, his availability has been an issue, and yet he is bound to be signed to an expensive contract that will keep him and prove to be a hindrance in the Lakers' pursuit for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Whatever the case, it seems the Lakers might be looking to move past LeBron James rather than Anthony Davis. With 1 year remaining on his contract and a player option, LeBron has 3 options: retire, opt in, or leave for another team where his son Bronny might end up. Either way, the Lakers might have to look at a future without LeBron in order to land Giannis Antetokounmpo. What do you think about Giannis Antetokounmpo on the Los Angeles Lakers? Do you think the Lakers should move AD for Giannis, or prepare for LeBron leaving? Let me know in the comment section.